Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and I'm back yet again, this time playing SevTech Ages. Brand new pack smell, and we're going to give this a go. It's going to be a playthrough, and it's going to be a fantastic time. I'm absolutely pumped for this pack. I have been for a long time, and I wasn't even sure I was going to do it as a playthrough kind of series, or anything like that. I was going to kind of keep this one to myself, because I wasn't sure, I'm still not sure how it's going to be received by YouTube, because it's going to be a slower, kind of more grindy playthrough than people are probably accustomed to. It's just kind of the nature of the pack. It's just kind of the way it is designed. So basically when you start this pack, you are pretty much a caveman. If you actually go into your JEI, so go to anything. There you go. This is our full list. This is everything we have access to in the pack right now at this time. As we progress, we're going to unlock more and more and more and more as we go, as you progress through the ages. But as we start, this is all we have. We just know about, stone, potatoes, apparently liquids for whatever reason they're not blocked, and a couple other bits and bobs. So there's really not much we know about. I didn't even know there were clubs. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be a different pack. This is a pack that's made by Cobblestone, who was the maker of Sky Factory 2.5 and 3, which he made for Bacon Donut. This one he actually made for another streamer called SevTech, hence the SevTech. And yeah, it is pretty much, the pack was pretty much designed for SevTech to have something to play that he can play for months on end as a streamer. And as streamers, well, streamers usually put in anywhere between 4 to 8 hours a day to just kind of give you an idea of how much time that a pack like this could take. So it's kind of what it's, designed around. We'll kind of see how it plays out. But it has a lot of odd mechanics in it, a lot of kind of intriguing ones. So one of the first ones is, well, first the JEI, how everything's locked down. And everything is kind of unlocked, well, through the advancements tab here. So these are kind of the quests. So this kind of be our quest line. As we do quests, more will unlock. Kind of read the first one here. Welcome to SevTech Ages. To complete the tutorial, complete the advancement to craft a work stump to move into age 0. So we're basically in age -1 right now. I don't know how many of the ages there are, but it's just going to kind of keep moving forward, kind of pushing us in a direction. And yeah, we're just unlock things as we go, which is really cool little concept. And then you got to add in another feature, which is kind of another way in which it's locked down. The way in which it's locked down, kind of, I guess the secondary way, is the origin. The origin is locked down in as much that, I don't know, if I go mining right now, there are diamonds there, but I can't see those diamonds. Those diamonds will actually appear as stone, and if even I collect them, they'll still see it appear like stone. I don't know if they turn to stone after you get to the proper age, but you can't see them in the world gen at all until you kind of get to the proper age. So, yeah, really cool, kind of multifaceted locking down of a pack. Then you add in custom recipes, all that jazz. Recipes added to, things that usually don't have recipes to do things like they do with most, kind of gated packs. Just a lot of in-depth stuff. Cobblestone does magical things. And I'm really pumped for this pack. I'm being very long-winded, but I'm very excited for this one. But anyway, we're going to kind of get to it. The first thing we need to do is make one of these fleshes. Meshes? I said fleshes. I have no idea. I'm just too worked up. I already got a whole bunch of this. This is the fiber I've been kind of breaking on the grass as I've been talking. To get started, you need to collect plant fibers from breaking tall grass, craft 3 to get plant twine. So we should have a good amount of that. And you can just combine that. This stuff is from Primal Core. It is pretty cool. I did load up the pack for about 30 minutes. I didn't even do the quest. I just crafted the stump to get to age 1. Kind of just looked at the recipes. Did a little bit of reading, just so I had made sure I had, good idea what I was doing. You're going to need a fair amount of these little stones when you start too, so you might as well pick them up. And we need to find some gravel here, man. Gravel would be fantastic. Maybe it's along this river somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, there's gravel right there. Let's try that. There we go. And yeah, there's a lot of weird mods in here, and a lot of custom mods as well. Hey, where's my gravel going? And there's fish in the river, so you can see there's a fish right there. Just all kinds of this kind of cool things. You can see here there's like a weird leaf mod. Something foliage. I kind of looked at that one. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm going to have to record this video and see how the foliage kind of looks in the videos. Because foliage is known for making videos look kind of rough. You know what I mean? So Kind of have to decide on that one. But yeah, just a lot of cool little aesthetic things, as well as very functional things. So one of the cool things too about this pack is they've created mods which kind of facilitated their ability to do the way and lock down the pack in which they did. Those mods are now public, from my understanding, and devs in the future will be able to utilize them and do even more packs, you know, kind of with those kind of functionalities, which is kind of intriguing because, yeah, I like variety, man. And packs are getting a little stale, not gonna lie. Ooh, feathers. There we go. Getting all the loots, man. I'm probably gonna set up shop in this building here. And I figured I loaded in this world and saw the village. I was just like, yeah, it'd probably be a good little start for a pack like this. Probably do that. Maybe set up in here. Looks pretty good. The first thing we need to do. So we were gonna make that mesh, right? So let's go mesh. Let's grab that. Not that we have much in JEI right now, but there we go. We should be able to take that mesh. So let's pull that out and then put all the gravel through it. And yeah, we get that. Is it used for anything else? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't seem. Probably just for gravel. That is from Pixel Tweaks. That is one of the custom mods. Don't know what's all in there. But we can take this flint, and this is a normal kind of primal core functionality right here, where you kind of hit it off a hard surface, and you'll get flaked flint, I believe it's called. This was in Forever Stranded, the second one there, which is pretty cool. It looks like it's all going inside, and I'll have to go get it, but that is not a big deal. Let's do that. And then we can finally make a tool here and kind of get going. Because we can't even break a tree right now, so the pack, it doesn't let you kind of just go ahead and just, you know, break a tree like you normally would. You actually need the proper tool, and that'll be a hatchet or an axe or something like that, right? And pretty cool. Also, what is it? Sticks. You can only find them. You do find them on the ground, but you can also get them from breaking leaves. So probably going to be the way we do it. Well, we're going to do it both ways now, obviously. That's quite the goal. Caveman hate tree. Look at that. It's kind of funny. Anyway, let's go and get ourselves a few logs here. And then kind of get going. I just kind of want to... I'm hoping to get to the point today where we can kind of get to... There's kind of a... It's not a furnace. I don't want to call it a furnace because it's not called a furnace. But I guess it is basically a furnace. What a roundabout way of saying things. But I want to get to that point because before that, smelting things down is very difficult. And I kind of want to hurry to that point. And you can kind of get it so it's pretty much automated. Well, not really automated. I guess the fuel is automated. And you don't have to worry about it after that point because I'd rather worry about other things. And yeah, it should be fun. You gotta get to it. I've been looking forward to this pack for a long time. Like I said, Dark Osto worked on this pack for a year straight. Literally a year. Actually, I think a little over a year. So, pretty insane when you really think about it. Okay, I think we got everything there. Let's go into here, take a look. Next thing we want here is get the chopping block and the stump. Work stump, which is actually a crafting table. Use a log to craft a chopping block, place a log or a plank on the chopping block, and use an axe to cut it into planks or sticks. So this is going to be the way we get our planks. There is no regular crafting recipe for planks. You only get 2 per. And this one is actually just a crafting grid. Kind of get to that in a second. Probably going to set up inside the building here. I think the chopping block is that. And I think this is, yeah, that is the work stump. And you notice there, just did a whole lot of crazy stuff. And also reloaded, kind of refreshed the pack. That is because it's kind of updating all the restricted items. And it's also like our JEI now. If we go back, we only had 1 page before. We're actually all the way up to 8 pages. Just like that. So, pretty cool. A lot of those items are still going to be restricted. Just, yeah, we can see them now at least. Which is pretty cool. Actually, maybe they're not restricted. No, they're not. If we can get to them, we can get to them. That is pretty cool. Anyway, we're kind of going to get going here. Let's do that. And we're going to put that down. And we need one of these because we're going to need some planks. So let's do that. Let's throw the work stump here. And throw the chopping block there. Probably cut ourselves a couple logs real quick. Just so we have something to work with. There we go. That. Maybe like 4 or 5. Well, at least enough for a chest. We can't make a normal chest. There is a kind of, I think it's called the immersive chest we can get. Yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to kind of get right away. Let's grab a stone. I think this was the recipe here for it. grab you. Let's grab ourselves some wood. Oh, not logs. Pull those off. Need to be planks. Go that way. And yeah, this is how the crafting table works. You kind of place the items on the table. And the funny part is the next part, because when we actually made the table, we got this for free. It's called the crafting rock. Usually you would have to grab one of these, or craft a stone into one, but you get one for free, and then you beat the table. like a proper caveman, and you actually get that. How is it already nighttime? Anyway, let's actually lock ourselves in here then. So we don't have to worry about mobs at all. Okay. So we have a chest though. So let's take our chest. Let's throw that right there. Next thing I probably want to make before anything is a Flint Pickaxe. So let's go to Flint. Go to Pickaxe. I think this is actually a quest next. So let's grab that. Just so we can grab some of this cobblestone that's in here. Can we get you out? That'd be great. Let's grab a twine. Put you there. And 2 more flake flint. And smash it with a rock. Because that's the best way to make a tool. Just smash it with a rock. Go. Got ourselves a advancement. And yeah, look at that. Just progressing. We're just flying through this pack. We're just too good, man. Too good to be a caveman. Ooh. I did not mean to make a hole to the outside. I just wanted to get a little bit of cobblestone, man. Let's do that. Pretend it never happened. Anyway, we'll do this, and I guess we'll work on lighting, because, well, we can't see very much right now. Yeah, it'll probably be a good thing. I'm actually going to take this, too. So, this crafting grid, I don't like it when it's standing up, because it has this little functionality here, where you can actually take the crafting rock, put it into it, and puts it in the lower. It's just kind of a place to store it. But, I find... I'm always, you know, putting it in the wrong spot. And I figure probably work better in the floor like for me. Kind of like a Tinker's one would. So that is cool. Let's work on a torch, I suppose. So a torch. Actually, there's quests for these. So let's do this. Go down here. The first 2, I guess, light quests are down here. I want you to make fire sticks and a fire pit. So the fire sticks were actually super easy. I think we can actually just craft those in our inventory. Let's do that. Craft 1. And get that out. So, actually, you need 2 to make this work, I think. Oh, we got 2. Well, let's not do another. Let's do this. And I'm just going to show you how this works. So, this thing is just kind of like a flint and steel. Except you kind of use 2 sticks. You put one in your main hand, one in your off hand. Right-click the ground. Your hands do a little dance, and you get a fire. So, that is how that works. I'm going to turn that off right now because I don't want it. The next thing we're going to make is the fire pit. And this is kind of our first furnace, I suppose. We can smelt down meat and stuff like that in it. Don't think you can do like stone or ingots or anything like that. But some rocks, some sticks, and a twine. Get that done. This. There we go. Oh, maybe. Can you go there? I can barely see the table myself, so you guys must not be able to see barely anything. But that'll only be another minute or so. That there, and 3 sticks. There we go. And of course, smash that with a rock. I can't get over that. I just find it humorous that we're cavemen and we're just smashing things with a rock to make it do what we want it to. Bending the world to our will. Anyway, we'll take that. Take the fire pit. Probably throw it right there. And I'll handle that. Let's grab you, because you should be over there as well. That'll handle that. And now we can actually make some fire. So let's go to, what are they called? I think they're just torches. There's 2 different kinds. So this one is kind of a permanent one. These unlit fire ones, or what is it? Yeah, unlit fiber torches. They don't very light. They don't very great English. They don't light very much. So if I kind of right click on there, it actually lights them. So they are lit fiber torches now. But if I even put this over here, you can see it gives off really dismal light. So we want to upgrade those right away. And this thing won't stay lit very long. It actually uses a lot of fuel. So it's a little wasteful. But not too big deal. Anyway, do that. And probably go ahead. Throw one of these totem torches down. There we go. We got a little bit of light. We'll just make one more. And we should be lit up in our little safe little area here. Don't know how safe it is, but this is where we're at nonetheless. What do I possibly... Oh, I put a rock there? Why would I do that? I think that makes me a bad person. That. Then a torch. There we go. Sweet. And I guess I'll just float this up here somewhere. And yeah, we got some light in here, so we should be okay for a bit. What else did we need here? Let's kind of look at our quests and see what we could do. So the only thing we're going to do are these two. So let's get ourselves a stone pick. Let's do that. That should be pretty simple. I think we know how. We happen to just get some cobblestone while we're in here. There we go. And so that. Grab our stone pick. And the last one, what is that one called? Work stump 2. Oh, full stacks. Work stump 2. So we need this one now. The flint work blade. I think this one has some weird kind of capabilities. You can take wheat and turn it into seeds. Take the bark off of trees, which I think is one of the more important things. And it also can work on the hides and stuff, which I think you need to be able to make leather. Looks like some other things as well. So it does have its uses, but I wasn't sure what it was. Goo. Do that, and just the twine, right? Twine can go there. And of course, hit it with that, and we're good to go. So, pretty sweet. So, right now, we can't really do any other quests, not during the nighttime, because I don't want to go outside and play with the mobs. During the day tomorrow, we need to go and find some clay, so we make this kiln. We need to make this grill down here, and I believe we need to find stone. Well, can't be regular stone, because we don't have a way to get, actual stone. We can get cobble. Cobble won't work. So we need to find andesite, granite, or, what is the other one? Dorite. One of those ones, because they're the only things that are in the origin, I think, right now. And I'd like to get bones, so we can get through that quest. And I think we need salt for that one. That'll probably pretty much cover most of the stuff for today. These ones are, I think, villager trades. But, yeah, what I'm going to do is probably sit here. I'm going to break down all this wood to planks. Probably craft up a couple more stone tools. Let's get ourselves a shovel and axe. And be back in the morning. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll get going. And okay, it's the next day. I crafted up a couple more chests. I processed all that wood that we had. And I made ourselves a stone axe and a stone shovel. And we're going to kind of get going here. When we spawned in, we were on top of those trees over there. Actually, we walked past a little area which looks like there was a cave system. I'm going to head over there and see if we can find ourselves some of the stone we need. Maybe some pig meat too. I believe the pigs too can drop bones. So I think pretty much any kind of creature can. I think even fish. I don't want to kill chickens. Should have actually made shears, because you can actually shear the chickens, I think, for feathers and stuff as well. But, resources like that are going to be important early on. I haven't actually found a bone yet. Bone was one of the things we needed. Not being cheap with the bones, man. Come here. Come here, you pig. What are you, Tarzan pig? Take that. Okay. No luck, but we got some meat, so we're good there. So this was the area. Hopefully there's a spot. There's some pigs over there. Maybe grab them on the way back. And head down here and see if I see a dog. Well, we're going to fight a dog. I haven't missed these guys. I have not seen them since Invasion. But yeah, they're definitely back, which means we also have the... What were the other mobs? The rats and the bears. The bears are pretty rough, but the dogs by far were the worst. And it looks like we found some... I think that's DCA, right? Yeah. We can use that to actually make our grill. Make the grill we need. Which is pretty cool. Don't want to stay down here, because there's probably mobs in there. But we are going to head over here and try to get to this little river that's over here. So that was kind of my plan from the get-go. And kind of get some clay is what I'm hoping. Some clay, some salt should be around the water as well. Maybe some more gravel. And possibly some fish, because the fish can drop bones as well. And that was one of the quests we needed. So looks like we got some pigs over there. Oh, that might be salt right there. Kind of hard to say. What is that? Oh, that's clay. Even better. I can never tell without a resource pack exactly what clay, kind of sand and stuff looks underneath water. All looks the same to me, man. Anyway, let's do that. That one there with the texture looks like salt. Let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely salt. That's cool. That'll give us another quest. I just think we have to do one kind of in front of it. I don't think we need a ton of the salt right now. I think it said something about curing hides with the salt. That's what I think it needs. Or what it's for, I mean. Two. Grab a little more clay. And under here, sometimes you'll see piranhas. And a lot of times you'll see fish. So I see fish kind of off in the distance. And, they can kind of spawn around here. There's a squid. Probably go for him too. Probably axes are our best bet. I was told that spears, you can kind of use those underwater too. I can't see the use. I don't want to be using a underwater kind of projectile weapon when it has, I guess, pretty bad drop-off. Doesn't seem like something that'd be fun to me. But anyway, we're going to go around here. We're going to gather up some resources. And then probably get back to the base. I may actually stay out here for a little bit. Go after for some of these fish, because they're a good supply of food. Also these pigs, man. Pigs. They have such tasty meat. And I know that's good food. And we'll be able to smelt that up pretty soon. The squids they blind you when you kill them, which is a little weird. They let off a little cloud of ink, which is pretty neat. And okay, it's the next day, and we're going to kind of get to it here. I did do some, well, a fair amount of farming here. We've got a good amount of clay, some other jazz, some doohickeys, and we should be good to go. So let's get going. I did find some food too, because it seems like you find randomly around the world kind of like little plots of farmland. So I found like beetroot, and I had potatoes, but I ate that. I'm sure I'll find more. They seem to be kind of fairly common actually. And yeah, I did get some stuff though. So got some clay, got some salt, got some sand, got some gravel, and some other bits and bobs, but not going to worry about that right now. What I want to get to is this here, the kiln and the actual grill. So let's go ahead and kind of get to those. Let's look at the grill. I can't remember here. It was 3 kinds of stone. I can't remember how you place the rocks. So we're going to use our adedicite, which I got, and 3 rocks, and get that going. So make that, maybe throw that right there. I'll take care of that, and then smash that with a rock, because, well, caveman smash. And there we go. So we have a grill. That will take care of that one. The other one was the kiln, right? Let's grab that. And I guess we just need some clay and a cobblestone slab. So we'll just take that out. Swap that around. And we should be able to get ourselves kind of a automatically fueled furnace out of this is what we're kind of going for. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, slabs. Anyway, let's do that. There we go. We have our slabs. And I just need some clay. And get a kiln going, man. There we go. Pretty sweet. I'm already loving this pack. This pack is just, it's going to be fun, man. Just fun. I'm enjoying this crafting table right now, but I'm sure by the end of it, I'm going to be cursing it. But it's going to be a love-hate relationship. Anyway, that's that. And I think we're doing pretty good. So we have our kiln. We need to get this fired. It is kind of on fired right now. It's light gray. It'll actually change color. And we need to get that set up too. I'm just thinking what else we need. We need some wood. Yeah, we're going to need those sticks that actually start fire. So let's go that. We're probably going to need quite a few sets of these actually. Let's start with like 3 sets and make more as we need them, I suppose. Let's do that. Kind of get this going. So we can use this kiln to make a thing. If we go here, it is called a material, I should say. And it's called this low-grade charcoal. Will persist fire on top of block, can be used as fuel. So basically, it's netherrack. It's the same concept. You can light a fire on it, and it'll never go out. So we kind of need that to kind of run our grill kind of non-stop, so we can use it for smelting whenever we need to. Although technically the grill can only smelt, I think, 16 items at a time. It'll still make our life a lot easier. Actually, let's do this. I put these here too. I keep finding these berry bushes. And, they're kind of easy food. So I'm just going to kind of do that. There we go. Oh, are you guys going to go crazy with the door? Because if so, I'm just going to take your door. There we go. I just didn't want zombies getting to them. But I don't want to listen to the doors either. Anyway, let's do... What do we do here? Let's dig out the ground. I want to kind of dig this out because we're going to have fire here. I don't want it spreading kind of constantly onto grass. And, making fires for no apparent reason other than it can. I don't really have room inside for this, so I'm going to dig this out here a little bit. There we go. And yeah, use a whole bunch of our cobblestone. I will have to get more. Oh, we can't actually use the oak door. That's actually hilarious. Couldn't even put a door on our building if I wanted to at this point. Which seems like a silly thing to me. Anyway, let's go here. Let's actually throw it off there. So we don't have to look at it. Probably take our grill, put it right there. First thing we need to do is get this thing fired up. So it is on fire. Just think of it as an on-fired clay bucket. And, we're going to take these sticks. We're going to set a fire right here. As long as this fire lasts long enough, it is going to fire this thing. And it should change another killer? Another color. Kind of depict. Yeah, there we go. Which will depict, you know, it is done. Guess we could throw that there. And then we need to start another fire. And we need to get one piece of low-grade charcoal. Once we have one piece, I can kind of put it under this and keep this thing kind of fired at all times. And then we could use it to kind of kiln anything we need killed at any given time. And once we're able to just make that charcoal, I can throw one under this. And then this thing will be always fired up too. So it'll be basically a furnace that never runs out of fuel. Although it's not that easy to automate. Just because how they work. They probably can't even automate them, to be honest. We got lucky with our fire, so that is pretty cool. Let's go here. Let's throw that there. And, we just need one more fire right this second. Let's actually throw that in our offhand. Go over here. Do the little stick fire dance. And this thing's pretty much good to go. So we can actually throw that there. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I don't even have to worry about it on this side, so I guess I can get rid of that. This may be a problem, though, and I did not put this there. This is just part of the building. Why won't you let me cut that? There we go. Let's get that out of there. Sweet. Okay, so we've taken care of that. We have our second piece of low-grade charcoal. Let's grab you. And we'll need one more set of sticks. But at this point, pretty much good to go with this. So let's go right there. Handle that. And throw you there. And get this lit up. And there you go. That is awesome. So that is actually good to go. We should be able to grab, say, let's do cobblestone first. Let's throw some cobblestone in there. And you'll see here, the cobblestone kind of goes on one side. And then you have this other side. This one's basically the input, and the other side is the output. It's kind of how it works. So you see there, the actual smooth stone came out the other side, and we can grab it. And we can keep putting items in this side. You can only put 16 items in each slot, is what the way it basically works. Or all it can hold, I guess, for an internal kind of inventory. But we never have to fuel this thing again unless we move it, which is pretty cool. Did that just destroy one of my bushes? Did too. Dagnabbit. These things grow pretty quick, though. I'll give them that. Well, won't worry about that. Okay, so that handles the kiln and the grill, which is actually awesome. Once that's done stoned, I'm going to smelt up all of this pork chop. Kind of get that going. But we're going to get a couple more quests here. I think we're going to go ahead and make the spear. I think that's a tomahawk. And spear fishing we might get automatically because we have the fish. Guess we'll see how that works. So let's look at the spear. Spear? See here. Let's see. Did you know you can throw the spear? Simply use it like you would a bow. Deal plus 10 damage to mobs smaller than a block. So I guess on smaller mobs it does extra damage. So not sure what that would be. What? Slimes? Maybe the small rats, and maybe fish, and maybe bats. Although, why would you need 10 extra damage against the bulk of those critters? But I guess we'll kind of just accept it at what it is, and bake one. Let's grab ourselves some flint. That's cool. And anything else we need? Just some sticks. I think we're getting a little low on sticks, but we're good. Let's do that, and that. And that should handle that. Get ourselves a spear, and it said we could throw this or use it like a bow. So if I hold right, we can throw it. That is cool. It's actually pretty neat. Well, I thought it like broke for a second. Oh, what's going on, man? It like fell out? Apparently it does weird stuff. I have no idea. Huh. Okay. Oh, we can also use it like a weapon too. So you can use it. It doesn't have much damage. It's only 4 attack. But you can use it as melee and you can throw it. So that is actually kind of neat. I don't know why it's going sideways, but we'll pretend that's normal. The other one we needed was what? The tomahawk? Tomahawk. Let's see this one. It needs twine, a stick, 2 flaked flint. Well, that's a flint point. So the flint point pretty much the same thing, except for you take a flake flint and just break it down again. So that should be it right there. Let's actually make 2. This one was pretty cheap. Maybe? Okay. We got enough for 3, but either way. Let's get a tomahawk. We can do this one in our inventory. Just make 2 of them. There we go. Try these out. These ones do 3 damage. 2.5 attack speed. That's actually really high. Oh, wow. You can just chuck those all willy-dilly. Look at that. Crazy. They have crazy drop, though. They actually drop a lot of height really quick. If I went straight, like, right here. So they're pretty short range. I guess we'll call it, like, medium short range. I guess from about here. You'll still hit them in the ankles when you're aiming at their waist. But either way, it'll work. And they shoot very fast. So if you had, like, a full inventory because of the auto replace, you could shoot them like machine gun. Which would be kind of funny, but be fun to do your friend, that's for sure. Anyway, that is pretty cool. And yeah, we got those quests done. Let's see here. Anything else we want to get to right now? These ones here are actually like trades. And this is kind of the reason I locked in the mobs. The mobs like him. Is he a shepherd? I need a farmer. Because just to see the trade. I don't really want to let them out at this point. Shepherd farmer. So for 8 bone meal, we can get a farmland. And that is one of the quests. I think we can actually do that one. So we may do that one really quick. Let's go here and here. To get ourselves bone meal, we need our actual bones. So let's grab those. And I believe a grindstone, which... Let's go and grab this. We need our stone. I'm going to have to go farm some cobble before long. Go here. And at least get the bone meal. And then maybe kind of do the rest later on. Let's go. Throw those there. And I believe it was... Let's take a look at that. What is it? Grindstone? There's this one. This one looks funky too. It's a horse grindstone. It's actually kind of, yeah. Works at a 7x7. You actually have to use a horse, I think. That's the way this one works. If you go to, I think, use on it. There? Yeah, it actually shows the horse walking in a circle. Because that's actually how it works, which is kind of funny, but kind of weird. You can actually tame a horse and kind of get them to do work for you. Automate that thing. But we're going to make this one, the handheld one. I don't know if it's handheld. It says grindstone. Right click. It's just kind of manual, I guess I should say. Go with that. Because it's just a stick on top, not a spear. The spear is probably not going to work. Let's do that. Let's crush it with a stone. Get ourselves a grindstone. Now, I think all we have to do is take bone meal. So, where's the bone meal? Oh, the bone's right here. And I think we can just throw that here. I think it's going to get ground. Actually, I don't know if we need that many. Let's do 4. Because I think it doubles up. There we go. I think we just sit here. We hold the button down. We let this thing go. We have to leave our hands on it, sadly. Yeah, it does double up. It turns into this. I think we can grind this material down a second time, and it's going to turn it into the actual bone meal. So bone meal at this point is a little bit of work. Definitely. So, definitely not an easy thing. Well, I mean, it's not a hard thing. It's a little time consuming. A little grindy. Like a lot of the early stuff is going to be. But that is more than intended. Oh, it actually put the extra 3 in there. Do that. Let's get rid of them. They pull these. What are these ones called? Flake bone. And we should be able to grind this down again and actually get the 8 bone meal that we actually need, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Shepherd, fisherman, farmer. You're the one I want. So we should be able to do that and grab you and hopefully not deal with you. Can you come after me and leave them alone? Is that why you guys were running out of there? And okay, we got our first piece of farmland, which is pretty cool. I think we did pretty good today. We get a fair amount of progress. I think we actually hammered out a good slew of things, and I don't think we'll be seeing that kind of massive amount of progress as we move forward to the back. I think it's just because it's the starter stuff and not too hard to get through. But I think I am going to wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.